Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here on Jurassic Collectibles, and today we have got something very exciting. We have got the first piece of merchandise from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous that we are going to look at here on the channel. So Camp Cretaceous is an upcoming Netflix animated series that we believe is going to release around August. There are no more details on it yet. There's a short teaser trailer online, but beyond that, that is kind of all the detail there is. So, you can see the figure we are looking at is Ankylosaurus Bumpy. And Bumpy was first revealed at Toy Fair last year. It is an adorable baby Ankylosaurus who is going to be part of the show. You can see some of the branding for the characters in the show there. It is done by DreamWorks Animations, so it's going to be quite interesting to see. You can see we have got a puzzle maze and some stickers included as part of this figure to tie into the branding. We have got a Netflix original series up there. Really interesting branding on the back. You can see kind of buildings up in the trees. Really interesting card back. I'm going to have to try and remove this one quite carefully to take a better look at it. Obviously Bumpy, the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous logo, and then yeah, that's really the packaging. Very vibrant, not too dissimilar from the normal attack packs from this year, but definitely stands out. You can see on the back normal Dino Facts app information, and again that really nice Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous logo. So Bumpy retails for about £11, and some of the new attack packs are showing up at Tesco's in the UK. Big thanks to NaifyVader29 on Instagram for the heads up with this one. Naif is a great UK collector and definitely somebody I recommend following. But with all that said, let's open up Bumpy and take a look at who is bound to be the most adorable character in Camp Cretaceous. Okay, so here we have got Bumpy the Ankylosaurus out of the packaging. Before we take a look at this figure, I do just want to acknowledge the fact that we do get some stickers in this set, as well as a little kind of maze game. So if I open this up quickly just to give you a look at it. So what we get inside essentially is, apologies for the squeaky chair, this little maze game. So you can see the Carnotaurus on the back there is called Toro, and the figure of that is available on Smith's in the UK currently. You can see it opens up to a nice little maze. Got to get to the gate and avoid the Carnotaurus, the Stegosaurus, the Velociraptor, the T-Rex. And then you have got the instructions on how to finish it on the back. Pretty simple maze, interesting inclusion. Clearly Camp Cretaceous more tailored towards young people, hence the inclusion of this piece. And that does go for the sticker sheet here as well. Nice renders. I've seen a few people note that the renderer blue here, if we can get it to focus. It's kind of the closest it's going to get. There we go. Is a new render, which is cool, and obviously a renderer Bumpy, who is pretty spot on to the character's look in the TV series. Or at least from what we see so far. And then the last thing I wanted to note was the card back. You can see really interesting look here. We've got waterfalls, what looks like waterfalls or trees or mist or something in the background. A tent, a wooden path, a campfire, and another building to the side here. So very interested to see the location for Camp Cretaceous. Now with all that said and done, bringing Bumpy back into frame, you can see that this is an adorable little Ankylosaurus. Some good articulation on this attack pack and pretty detailed paint apps. So looking at the head, I'm just going to bring the focal point to the centre, make sure that's nice and in focus for you. You can see that Bumpy is adorable. The eye, as you can see, has got two-tone paint, so there's some brown with some black on top, and that means that it really pops and really stands out. Now there's some really nice paintwork throughout the figure, but especially on the head, as you can see there. Really nice sculpting for the patterning of the Ankylosaurus skin, and also nice paintwork. You can see a paint smudge there, unfortunately, but this is an attack pack. It's a cheaper product, so I would expect some of that. Kind of nice light greys for the horns. little horns. You can see the beak looks really good, nice definition in the line there. And all in all, a pretty cool head sculpt. And this head sculpt is on a ball joint, so that means that Bumpy can look down, he can look up, kind of get some quite quirky movements out of him, which is nice. You know, I can picture a cheeky pose like that from this character. So it is cool that you can do that. The back sculpt, very much what we expect from the Ankylosaurus, with the extended bumps coming out. Looks really good, kind of a turquoise colour for the shell, and then white for the bumps, and some nice definition on them, some individual pieces put in, it looks like. And then dark tan for the underbelly, some nice paintwork on the legs. You can see it all matches up. I know it looks a bit different on camera, but the colours are a lot more similar in person. Lots of nice texture work. Again, these really have some great definition to them. And then obviously Bumpy's little feet as well, which are adorable. So, good looking figure, good sculpt. The legs are on swivel joints, so you don't get any outwards movement, but they work quite well. And then the little tail, you can see the small spikes continue down. Nice touch, they are sculpted and extend out the sculpt, as you can see. And then the tail. And this is on a joint which can move back and forth, which is nice. Just be aware that it may be a little bit stiff, because mine was quite stiff when I got it out of the packaging. And then lastly, Bumpy is a part of the Dino Facts app. So you can see there is the code for the figure, if it will focus. See if we can. There you go. And you can scan that to get some cool little animations of Bumpy in the app. So all in all, Bumpy is a pretty cool little character, quite a charming character, and I am interested to see how this character will factor into Camp Cretaceous. The inclusion of the little maze and the sticker sheet is nice. Obviously not something I am massively interested in, but it makes sense as a kids mainly product that they would include things like this. I'm just excited to see the television series when it drops, and hope that we get more marketing for it soon. So that has been your look at Bumpy the Ankylosaurus. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to like, favourite and subscribe, and do let us know what you thought on social media. As always guys, take care and have a great week.